What's going on, boys? Daily here, and today we have an epic battle. We have approximately 10,000 World War II soldiers from both sides of the war. Every World War II Army that's currently available in Ultimate Epic Battle Simulator 2 is defending this bridge defense here against a demonic army. The demon army consists of not only zombies, but werewolves, T-Rex, trolls, and orcs, all assaulting the bridge defense. Of course, there's going to be a lower defense down here as well with some Sherman tanks, a little fort defense back here, a fort defense up here behind the bridge, and then to cover the rear we have flak guns, US soldiers, as well as a small number of US soldiers that are going to be on guard mode so they're able to move around against 3 million demons coming for them. It should be an incredible video. If you guys do enjoy, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below what you think. Either way, let's get into it. It's giveaway time, ladies and gentlemen. Instant Gaming has been kind enough to give us another giveaway on the channel. Go in the link in the description below and enter in to win this giveaway, and you can win any video game you want on the Instant Gaming website. Instant Gaming gives you insane deals outside of giveaways as well, and you can save a ton of money purchasing from Instant Gaming instead of purchasing from places like Steam, Origin, Xbox, Sony PlayStation Store. All those places have nothing on Instant Gaming prices. Link in the description below for both the giveaway as well as my affiliate link if you want to stock up on some games now. Either way, thanks for watching this short ad read. Please enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and press start right now, and the battle starts taking place. Those flak guns that are firing at the bridge are going to be awfully effective, I think, in this choke point defense. This is going to be a big thing for the US shotgunners who are holding the actual choke point of the defense here, because they're going to get that nice little boost of explosive power helping them out every few seconds. That is going to be pretty monumental. And of course, the waterfall should be coming in. Yes, there is a waterfall coming in right here, right now. There's a few US soldiers who got stuck down here, and they got killed by orcs, but they will have their vengeance as the water comes on through here and drowns those orcs. So those guys are going to be goners. And then also down here, usually we have some assaulters down this way. This is not the first time we've done this battle. It's always very hard to get the defenders a victory, but we're trying again today. But usually we do have more enemies sort of assaulting the ground area over here, but it seems like these guys are just free to take pot shots at the enemies for now, as they are not assaulting, which is kind of a bummer because that means the water isn't going to be crushing a bunch of zombies, orcs, werewolves, etc. over here, but I guess it is what it is. Either way, the defenses here are holding pretty decently. They've been pushed back a little bit, and I think that's mainly due to the enemies starting very close to them here, which ended up being a little bit of a problem, but for now, they're still holding on tight. I think this could end up still being a very good defense for these guys. Either way, I did just want to mention real quick that I have started like a little bit of a history nerd channel. Well, this channel is a history nerd channel for sure because I love history and we have a great time being nerds here. But I did start another channel. It's really just a tiny little side project hobby, so, you know, nothing too crazy or anything like that, and I'm only going to really be doing it whenever I have the chance to, but it's sort of just going to be like almost podcast style, talking about different history aspects and you know, different battles during wars and different events in history, and so the first episode is up right now, and it is about the attack of the dead men during World War I. And it's pretty awesome. I think it turned out very well, and so if you guys want to go check that out, please be sure to. Either way, it seems like the T-Rex and trolls have entered the equation here, and that is becoming a fairly giant problem for the US soldiers and German soldiers trying to defend here. They are getting swept by a number of dinos and trolls, and the US shotgunners are getting eaten away right now. The German soldiers are probably terrified seeing these monsters coming at them as well. Hopefully these flak guns can continue to destroy a little bit. The water is peeking on through here, but again, no one is attacking down here, so maybe those guys will end up saving the day at the end of the day. Up here though, these guys are doing just fine, even though they are also going up up against werewolves, trolls, and T-Rex, they seem to not be having as many problems as the bottom area over here. Oh, I also forgot to mention the name of the channel. It is Professor Daily, and it's on my channels page if you guys want to check it out, but you don't have to, of course, but hey, it's pretty fun. I think it's cool, and I know a lot of people on this channel here really are into history, and so that's why I'm sort of just letting you guys know. And of course, we've still got, you know, the Daily Bricks Lego channel and Daily Productions. The way I see it is I have an addiction to making channels. Oh, we do have an assault over here now, yeah. Yikes, okay, we spoke too soon. Now we are getting assaulted down below as well. We also haven't checked out up here for a while. It looks like they're doing fine up here. The guard mode SMG troopers pushing forward, they're getting killed a little bit, but they do have the backup of flak guns, as well as more SMG troopers up on the ramparts and stuff like that firing down, so they seem to be doing okay. But either way, the way I see it right now is I have an addiction to making YouTube channels, and some of them I see more as hobbies, while others I see more as jobs. Daily Tactics, while I love uploading here, is my full-time job. And then Daily Bricks, I would say, is my second channel now, where it's starting to become something that I can make a little bit of money on the side with in order to support, you know, my life with Zelda and stuff like that. So Daily Bricks definitely becoming a pretty cool thing, and I consider that sort of my second channel, and I upload there once a week. And then we have Daily Productions, which I really consider more of a hobby channel. I make like a tiny bit of money from that, which is nice. It's usually about like 500 bucks a month, which is great. I'm very grateful to have that, but it's also not, you know, 500 bucks a month is not going to sustain rent or food and stuff like that. So I don't put a lot of my efforts into that channel just because it's not as imperative for me to upload there as it is to, say, Daily Tactics or Daily Bricks, but I still do love uploading there, and it's more like, hey, this new game came out, I really want to play it, so let's go ahead and do that. And so that's what I sort of consider Daily Productions to be. And then, of course, we have now Professor Daily, which is more or less just a true blue hobby. That is not probably ever going to make a profit. It's not even monetized right now. And so I really just consider that to be like, hey, I want to talk about history. I have a history major, or history degree rather. Let's go ahead and make this channel because it's a fun hobby. Either way, back to the battle. There's only about 5,000 soldiers left alive. It seems like they're getting eaten away at pretty good here, and it probably will end up being a loss. Both bridges ended up going down, and down here is becoming a disaster as well. I think this is going to be a true blue loss that's going to happen here, and so, you know, if it does end up being that, which, because this is pretty quick, there's the attackers are at 2.1 million, so they've only lost about 900,000, not even a third right now of their total force. So, you know, this being a pretty major loss for the World War II armies, I think we will go ahead and try this again in the same video and buff up the defenses. So why don't we go ahead and do a time lapse of the remaining soldiers, watch their demise, and then we will be back in a second to see, you know, the total outcome at the end of the day here. And you know, you can watch it in fast motion, which will be pretty cool. And then we'll go ahead and revamp the defenses and try again. Alright lads, basically all of the World War II armies have been destroyed at this point. There's just a few shooters up top on the high ground in various places, but they will eventually get weeded out. There's still 2 million demonic army soldiers coming after them. So I think it's time to revamp. Let's go back, you know, yeah, 2,057,000 demonic army soldiers remain, which means the World War II army's got about 1 million kills, so we need to buff them pretty seriously. Let's do that. Alright, here we go. It's the same demon army, but this time we've buffed the US and German and other allied nation lines. Basically giving all around more soldiers in each position is what I ended up going for, just to really buff them in terms of the density of their positions and the number of weapons that they have in their disposal. It's just about triple the number, so if you know any math, they got 1 million kills out of 3 million soldiers, so if we triple the number, they should maybe get a victory, although I see that there's some commingling here. So let's go ahead and start this thing off, and there we go. Nice job wiping out those zombies that are danger close right there. They're absolutely crazy. This is going to be a lot. My goodness, look at the destructive power. Now there's like 100 flak guns over here. Oh, we do have some chargers over this way a little bit earlier on now. Very nice. I want that water to be way more destructive. We've seen its destructive force before. Oh, it's coming through a lot faster this time around. Look at that. Sadly, there's a lot more US shotgunners down here this time, so that's not very good. So they'll just die to that water for sure. Oh, look at this. Yeah, the extra firepower is driving these guys way farther back. Of course, once those T-Rex and trolls start getting in here, then I think they'll manage to get a lot closer. But for right now, this is very nice, very good. This is exactly what they like to see from the army. And of course, there's like soldiers over here too that are like really just peripheral soldiers. They just get to do some sniping from the side. They don't even have to worry about their positions being at threat for quite a while, so they can weed out the lines that are like over here a little bit and affect the guys over here pretty good. So I think that's awesome. Let's see how the guards are doing. It seems like they're pushing out a little bit farther with their buffed numbers this time around. But of course, they are still getting met by the orcs, so they're probably going to lose soldiers here pretty quickly. And in fact, the army has lost about 1,500 soldiers in total right now, which is a little bit bad. That's a lot of dead soldiers. But overall, I think that this is going pretty well for the U.S. This is not too bad. U.S., Germans, etc. Sorry, I keep saying U.S., just I don't know why. There are other nations here too. So it is what it is. Oh, here come the T-Rex. Here come some trolls. And they are getting a lot closer now and maybe starting to get some swings in potentially. I don't know. Still no attacking going on down there though. But yeah, these guys coming in, danger close. They're managing to hold them back for now at the very least, but some zombies getting in there as well. Okay, this is what we like to see from this defense, is holding them at bay. Not just getting kills, but also like holding them back is going to be crucial. Also, I'm seeing flak shots landing all the way back here and getting a ton of zombie kills, as well as you can see a lot of these soldiers way back here are damaged and bloodied just from stray bullets and stuff like that, which will have an effect on them. I mean, that will end up killing a number of them over time, so that's pretty good right there. These guys still defending over here. There's going to be a constant sort of flood of orcs coming this way. It just depends on if they can keep up the pressure and stay like in close proximity with these U.S. soldiers over here. Right now we are at 3,200 dead U.S. and German soldiers. Yeah, that's still a lot. I don't think it's really coming from over here. Oh God! Oh, massive T-Rex and troll push over this way. This is what we were afraid of right here. This is dangerous. Dangerous. Oh, the water is going down this way. And it looks like along with that flood, there's a flood of enemies coming this way too, working their way towards these Shermans and Kar 98K wielding Germans. Oh, and they ditched and they started going back up this way instead. Okay, very nice. Either way, why don't we go ahead and do a little time lapse of the bridges? I think that would be very, very fun. So let's go ahead and cue that up. We're doing well this time around. The line still holds. We are doing okay here, actually. Dino's getting a little close for comfort, but still holding them back. Let's check over here real quick. And we do actually have almost 5,000 dead World War II soldiers, by the way, which is a pretty staggering number. Looks like these guys, they're pushing pretty far out, which is dangerous because, you know, they lose sort of that pack mentality going on. They lose that fortifiedness, but still, I mean, it's a good sign. It's a good omen that they're managing to push out so much and counter those guys. Over here, These guys are just having no worries at all, no troubles, just chilling and firing. And that's that. Yeah, okay, at the moment we are still doing extraordinarily well. I'm pretty much all angles here. Why don't we do a time-lapse over of the city over this way, and of like these guys sort of pushing out against the enemies. I think that could be kind of cool to see. So let's do this over here. Why not? Okay, I mean, these soldiers have brought the war to the orcs over this way because they are now at the bridge, defeating them, gunning them down, destroying their very presence on the battlefield. Look at this. Random orcs just getting shot up or just falling off, too, and just dying down here. Look at this, zombies as well. They're just, like, landing in puddles here. They might create their own dam, which would be kind of funny. Definitely a struggle bus for them. Oh, look, these guys are, like, heading up here. There is, like, a bit of a dam right here. That's awesome. It's really cool. How are the bridges doing? This bridge has seen better days, but this bridge is still holding on pretty tightly. Yeah, I mean, there's not a ton remaining for the enemies. There's about 1 million of them left, which is nothing all that crazy. So why don't we do one last time lapse here, because this is clearly going to be a World War II victory. Alright gamers, it's been about half an hour and it seems as though, yeah, this is basically the end of the battle. There's a bunch of dudes still left alive, there's 600,000 of them, but they're all trickling in. They really aren't getting many kills in the slightest. This is pretty much it. I think they just weren't successful, so I say we go ahead and drop the nuke. New World War II technology, baby. Just absolutely crush him. Yes! Man, I love nuking entire cities. It's very fun. I can understand why the United States does it. Beautiful! Yes! Pandemonium. Either way, guys, that is going to be about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below. And just as a reminder, Instant Gaming Giveaway is live now. Link in the description. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.